Hello, direct sellers, small business owners, network marketers, social sellers. So excited to be hanging out with you guys today. This is Candon Plannin. We are hanging out for the Game Plan Monday Live. This is where I do a live every Monday, normally at this time. And we talk about building goals, we talk about developing habits, we talk about managing tasks, and we are specifically diving in this week to goal setting. It's something that we've been talking about all month long. We will continue to talk about it, including into the month of December, where we are going to dive into our goal setting workshop, which is free. More details will be coming about that a little bit later during our conversation today, but I wanted to dive in today. We are going to be talking about there we go. Staying consistent and motivated in direct sales. Now, if you're in social selling, network marketing, or small business, this will apply to you as well, because I think we all go through the cycle of sale. And we all experience those fluctuations between, yes, I'm motivated, and no, I am not motivated. And I had one of those weeks last week where I was not motivated. So I feel you, friends, 100%. Let's talk about why consistency matters in general. It is important to have, because consistency builds momentum, moving your business forward. If you show up every single day and you're constantly building on that progress, your business is going to show that consistency, that momentum. It's going to show that ability for you to continue to show up day in and day out. And these small daily action packed things that we do compounds over time. And I'm sure you guys have all heard of compound interest, right? You start with a little bit and we add a little bit more, and we add a little bit more, and add a little bit more. And pretty soon you're looking at something that has grown exponentially, and it has the potential to take you to the next level of your business. Now, I already talked about the fact that everyone struggles with consistency and momentum. Even me, right? And I am a planner junkie. I live for routine. I live for being able to show up and do the things on a daily basis with no interruptions and continue to do the same thing day in and day out. I know I'm weird. I just thrive with that routine, that consistency. But let's talk about different ways that you can build consistency into your specific routine, whatever it is that you might be doing. Number one, create a schedule. I have a schedule that I follow by. It's something that our membership talks about every single Monday when we do our weekly planning, but we have something that we do every single day of the week. Monday is our planning session. Tuesday is content planning. Wednesday is book club. Thursday is goal setting. Friday is review. And we take the weekend off and we start all over again on Monday, right? It is a schedule. It is something consistent that we do on a daily basis. If that means that you need to write it down in your planner, then friends, go write it down in your planner so that you have it out there and that you know what you're going to be doing from day one to day two. Next thing, use visual cues. One of the ways that we use visual cues in my membership, and both me, myself, and those in my planning community, is we use a goals and habits tracker. There's something that needs to be done on a daily basis consistently. Put it on some kind of a tracker. You can create your own using stencils. You can use the goals and habits tracker if you choose to. You can use the new Art of Planning and Journaling. There is a page specifically in there for tracking a habit or building routines. There's 2 specific pages in there that you can utilize. This is a great way for you to really dive in to finding out what it is that you want to accomplish on a daily basis, and then tracking that and using that as a way to gain momentum, right? We have lots of people in our membership group who say, I want to color the next leaf. If I can't color the next leaf, or I can't color the next mushroom, or whatever it happens to be in the big tracker that we have, then I feel like I'm not accomplished for the day. We're also dot people. We are highly motivated by small dots in a row. and it, friends, it does have that ability to continue to push you to the next thing in whatever it is that you are working on. Set non-negotiables. What that means is, what are 1 or 2 things that you are not going to set aside? You want to make sure that you get those things done. So if that's your content planning, if that's doing a story, if that's sharing a reel, if that's doing a video, a live video every week, I'm here. This game plan live is non-negotiable. The time might change down the road, but right now, if this is the time that it is, but it is a Monday non-negotiable for me. It is something that I will show up for every Monday because you guys need it, and I want to be able to provide this value for you. The next thing is batch tasks. So on Tuesday, I content plan. That means I lay out everything that I want to get accomplished for the next week, kind of set out the ground rules of what videos I need to make. So that means when I'm making videos or I'm in StreamYard, I'm making all of my videos at the same time. That way I'm not having to leave and come back and leave and come back and do all the setup and all the things for the videos. I set it up once, record everything, download it, pre-schedule it wherever it needs to go, and then we move on from there. All right, let's talk about some tips for staying motivated when progress feels so slow. So slow. The first thing you're going to do, you guys, is celebrate the small wins. If you are a carrot chaser or you like those visual cues that we talked about, then doing so many of them in a row is a great way for you to celebrate the success of staying consistent. It doesn't take a whole lot for you to be able to do that. We just want to make sure that we celebrate those things that we are putting out there that are important, those non-negotiable things. Focus on your why. I've had so many people in goal setting, especially, be like, well, I got to week 3, 4, 5, 6, and I just, because I don't feel it anymore. Well, why were you starting it in the first place? And if you cannot answer that question, then you didn't have the right frame of mind before you started in general. So if you were like, hey, I'm going to do, like me, for instance, I'm going to do a free workshop every week or every quarter for my followers, and I get to the middle of November and I'm like, I don't really want to do a workshop this time. Okay, that means that I did not have the right why in mind. And my why obviously is to provide value for you, give you guys something to work on for the quarter. I am a 12-week goal planner. That is what we live and breathe by in my membership group. And so I want to provide that for you guys as well by giving you a free workshop every quarter that you can really focus in and hone on your specific results, things that you want to accomplish. So definitely focus on your why. The next thing is find inspiration in others. Now, I have people who are following along in the comments. I see them. I have one specific watcher who is over on YouTube, and I actually want to give her a shout out today. And I was just talking about her specifically in my team group today, talking about somebody that I am highly motivated by, who is an inspiration to me. She's an inspiration to others, and that is Carol. Carol has been part of my membership group for over a year. And we have watched her go from I don't know what I'm doing today, to having a very, very clear designed set of goals that she's working on. She has 3 big goals that she's working on for this quarter. It has been amazing to watch the progress from I don't know what I'm working on to yes, this is what I want to get done. And no, she may not be 100% all the time. Who is? I am not. Okay. But she still shows up. She still does the work. She still shows what she's struggling with. She tells us what successes and what wins that she has, and we get to celebrate her. And so I wanted to give her a big shout out today, because I know that there's some times when you're in the middle of a goal or you're in the middle of something, you don't realize that what you are doing is inspiring somebody else. So I wanted to say thank you to Carol for continuing her daily conversations and her check-ins with us in the membership group, and let you guys know that it really does work when you put your mind to setting something. And even though you might struggle, that consistency as you go along is something that will definitely pay off in the end. Yes, friend, absolutely. The other thing is stay connected. So find your people. I have an amazing membership group. I also have a fantastic place right here on my Facebook business page. I also have an amazing VI planner group of amazing planners. And it is finding those people that fit with you, that will cheer you on, that will hold you accountable for those things that you are working towards, that want you to be better, that want you to grow, and that they can cheer you on. They can tell you when you're falling apart, right? And they can lift you up and strengthen you as you go through those little dips and struggles. It happens to all of us. I've been there. My community manager, Lisa, has been there. Carol's been there. And so it's important for you to recognize that we all go through that, but find your people, whoever those people might be. And if they're us, fantastic. We want to be there for you. So keep commenting, keep hanging out with us, and we will continue to share the things. Now, you guys, I have talked about it many, many times before. I have a free workshop that's coming up December 2nd through the 5th. It's called Vision to Victory. It is a workshop that I've done every year. Actually, this will be the third time that I have ran this workshop. This will be the first time it will be held publicly, which means anybody can attend it. You just need to follow me along on my Facebook business page. However, if you follow the link here, which is canonplanet.com/free workshop, you will get registered through my email, and those that are on the register list will get freebies that people will not get publicly. This could be printables, be checklists. I love a good checklist, friends. I love to check things off, mark them off, scratch them off, X's. I don't care. I love a good checklist. All of those kinds of freebies will be coming via my email. So if you want to hang out and check out the workshop, absolutely come over to the Facebook business page, Canon Planning Direct Sales Planner Coach, and you can learn all the things about goal setting. We'll be talking about creating your vision, writing your SMART goal, breaking it down into steps, and measurement. All super, super important parts of goal setting. We'll be doing that from December 2nd through December 5th. So Monday through a Thursday, just after Thanksgiving. This is normally one I do the last week of November, but because of the way Thanksgiving is falling, it just ends up being the first week in December instead. It is a fun workshop. I get a lot from it. My teammates have gotten a lot from it. My membership people have gotten a lot from it. And there's always some little nugget you can take. And my hope is that that nugget that you take, you actually act upon, which is so, so important when it comes to building and developing your business in the way that you want it to. I love this. Lisa said, this is my favorite workshop. I also feel so motivated and ready to implement my 2025 goals and not just leave them in my notebook. And that's what we do while we're in this workshop is we help you write that plan and get it going. The membership group actually started sharing their 2025 goals with me in a very insignificant way. Like there was it's not formal. It's just way informal. And they started sharing those with me on Friday. We're going to use those goals to help them build their plan going into 2025 and breaking those down into little bite-sized pieces, action plans, and moving forward. So I'm super, super excited about it. And you guys get to do it for free right on my public workshop. So make sure that you come and hang out with us December 2nd through 5th. And thank you for hanging out here on the Canon Planning business page. And if you're watching me on YouTube, thank you for hanging out with me there as well. My goal, friends, is to help you as a direct seller, network marketer, social seller, small business owner, whatever the case you might be, building a business online, to build goals, develop habits, and manage your tasks using a paper planner. Hopefully, I am able to help you do that. Stay tuned for more coming from Canon Planning, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye, friends.